Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Athos Business Optimization Podcast. This is episode 2. Whether you own a thriving business, a failing business, or even considering starting your very own business, no matter what it may be, I can take the principles and lessons that I earned by owning my very own business and apply them to your endeavors. Now, touching on what I did during the first podcast on building relationships with other business owners, I'm going to go and roll into building relationships with the customer. Like I said in the previous podcast, I talk about the importance of building relationships with other businesses to create partnerships with each other. On that same note of building relationships, I'm going to touch on how to actually build up your relationships with your customer base and why this is vitally important as a small business owner. First off is why we should put so much effort into building an actual relationship with our customers. Building a real relationship with our customer gives them and us a sense of belonging. Everyone loves being part of something, being on a team. Why not have the customer be on your team? Relationships with customers build familiarity with both you and the customer. You're more apt to understand how to communicate with them and how to understand their mindset if you have a strong relationship with your customer. This relationship will lead to loyalty from both the customer and you. They'll want to make you happy and you'll want to make them happy. It's a mutually beneficial relationship. Now that we've touched on why we should build a relationship with a customer, I'm going to go into the how to build a relationship with a customer. First and foremost, ask plenty of questions, small talk, business talk, whatever they may be looking from you. Actually care and have empathy to what they're telling you. Listen. Just listen to them. You'd be amazed by the amount of information people are willing to tell you. This goes both ways. It's also extremely important when you can to take notes from the conversation. Details like how many kids they may have, what they do for a living, what's their favorite pastime. By taking notes, the next time you have an appointment with this customer or you see them, you could bring up those questions. How's your family doing? How's your job doing? What's their what may they be doing on their free time? Bring that up, touch on it. It'll let them know that you remember about them and that you care about them. To actually have a business, remember who you are and what you do is huge, and it builds loyalty. When the transaction with the customer is completed, always make sure to ask if everything went well. Also, it's critical to ask if they have any questions. Most likely, they'll responsibly no. However, if there is something truly on their mind, or if they have a question, they will ask. Give them your email. Many times customers may be too shy to offer their opinion when another customer may be close. Also, you make sure that you have their contact information. By getting their contact information, you'll be able to reach out to them. Whether it's 1 or 2 weeks before you see them, you could reach out to them and see and make sure that the transaction that you had with them went well. If there was something on their mind, they'll let you know. They'll reach back, maybe something if they wanted to tell you, they'll reach out and tell you, you know what, I wish this was a little faster, I wish you offered this. This information leads to what is called process improvement with your business. And that's what my next podcast will be on, process improvement. Thanks for listening. This is Jason with the Athos Business Optimization Podcast. Please reach out to me via email if you have any questions or concerns, jason@athos.com. Or via Instagram, you can send me a message, Jason_St. Clair. Thanks for listening to episode 2.